Hey guys, it's Joseph again, and it's an honor to be here filling in for Miss Paula while she's taking some time away to be with her grandkids. And this is a beautiful, beautiful summer salad that I think you guys are going to enjoy. It's a Greek salad, but it's an authentic Greek salad, and it's called in Greek Horiatiki, but you can just call it an authentic Greek salad. And in Greece, there's no lettuce in the actual salad. Here in the United States, when you get a Greek salad, you might go to a Greek restaurant or, many restaurants serves Greek salads, but they always just do it with lettuce and tomato and cucumber. But in Greece, it's actually not like that. And I'm going to show you guys how to authentically make this. Anytime that I make this recipe, people love it. They wear it out because it's so good. It's super easy. It's very healthy. It's considered like the Mediterranean diet. And so it's something that's perfect for summer because you want to keep the pounds down, but keep the flavor full. And so we're going to make this today, and it's super simple. We have some beautiful tomatoes, English cucumbers. If you have fresh cucumbers from your garden, you can use that too as well. Have some green pepper, oregano, feta cheese, red onion. We also have some Kalamata olives and some pepperoncini. Greek pepperoncini is very important to have. Red wine vinegar and some organic EVOO. And so we're going to do this real quick and show you guys how to do this. This is a perfect recipe to do if you have some last minute guests coming to your house and you need something quick to make. I know Miss Paula, I've heard her say she likes to do like a, like a pea salad, like a garden pea salad, because it's quick and easy to put together. This is another one of those recipes that's quick and easy to be able to do on the fly. And so what we're doing is we're just slicing our tomatoes into kind of chunks like this, and we're going to put them into a bowl. We're going to mix everything up here in just a second. I have visited Greece many times. Some of the organizations that we help support there in Thessaloniki, Greece, visit often. And I was there last year, and every time we go, we always have this salad. Any restaurant you go to, any Thea's house, which is aunt in Greek, any of their houses that you go to, they're going to have this on the table. Even if you just ate, they're going to make you sit down, sit at the table and eat this amazing salad along with a bunch of different breads. And Greece is, I think, my favorite country to go to as far as food goes.
So tell them a little bit about the organization you work with.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I have a nonprofit organization. It's called Love Center. You can look it up online, lovecenter.info. And part of what we do is we reach nations and change lives all through, of course, we believe in Jesus and all through his love for people and humanity. We are big on stopping for the one and going into unreached people groups, helping other organizations who reach unreached people groups or people who are servicing widows, people who are servicing children who do not have families. And we not only partner with them to go and help feed and love on them, but we also try and do financial support to them too as well, where we might not be able to go all of the time. We love to extend our resources that God blesses us with to be able to go and make a difference in each of their lives. And so I was just in Greece last year doing that, and it was such a phenomenal time. Got to cook for the kids at one of the children's houses that we monthly support. It's called Abba House. You can look it up if you'd like to get more information on that. My dear friend Jenny Papapostolou is the one that introduced me to all of this amazing Greek cooking. And and so it's an honor to share this with you guys today. So now what we're going to do is cut up we're actually going to add in our cucumber here. And I like a lot of cucumber. I'm not big on tomatoes, but I will eat it in the sake of this salad. And we're also going to add in some fresh green pepper. And what I did was I sliced the green pepper crosswise. And then now what I'm doing is just slicing it into thin slices, because you kind of want the vegetables that are going in here to be pretty uniform. And it just makes it easier to to eat, really, if everything is kind of a similar size. And so we're just slicing this up, and then we're going to season it up and add in our onions. Just so good. The produce in Greece is, I mean, I can't even describe it. It's so delicious. The desserts in Greece are phenomenal. They have dessert shops probably on every corner, and you find the most delicious pastries and breads and anything you can think of. So I'm being a real big advocate for Greece right now. If you have an opportunity to go, you should go. Now we're just adding in some sliced red onion. Okay. And then now what we're going to do, the most important thing I think in this recipe is salt. And you might think, oh, it doesn't need a lot of salt. Actually, it needs quite a bit of salt because you have all of these vegetables that are not seasoned. One of the big things that I find that a lot of people don't know to do is season salads. Salads are vegetables. And so you want to make sure that you add salt and pepper. If you can have salt and pepper. If you can't have it, ignore that. But for the most part, you want to season this because these are unseasoned vegetables, and salads will take on a much different flavor when you season the vegetables. And so we're just going to add just a little bit of salt here. And then what I like to do is just let this sit for about maybe 2 to 3 minutes just to extract some of the juices from the vegetables. And then we'll come back together and put the rest of the salad together. Great. Okay, so now you can see how beautiful the juices from the tomato have started to secrete into the salad. You want that. That's pungent, delicious, natural flavor that you want to showcase in this beautiful salad. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to add in some oregano. I know it looks like a lot, but the oregano is really important. I'm just mixing this with my hands. In Greece, they do the same thing. So just make sure you got clean hands, that you've washed really, really well. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to build in our dressing. The traditional dressing is just red wine vinegar as well as organic olive oil, or just, any type of olive oil. It doesn't have to be organic, but they don't really measure it. The recipe will definitely have some measurement to it. But what I like to do is just pour maybe about 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar into a bowl. And what I also like to do, let me do this. This is not in the recipe. We're going to use the peppercini. I'm going to put a little bit of the stock from the peppercini, the juice from that, into this dressing as well. And it just adds another level of flavor. And what we're going to do now is we're going to add in our olive oil. Okay, equal parts olive oil to equal parts liquid, or maybe just a little bit more. So maybe if it's 1/4 cup of vinegar, then I would do maybe like at least 1/2 cup of olive oil, depending on how big your salad is. We may not use all of this, but we're going to mix this all up together until it becomes emulsified a little bit. And if it's a little loose, it's fine. Greek salad is not supposed to, or Horiatiki is not supposed to be in the sense like a traditional salad. It is definitely a little bit more wet, I would say, as far as the texture goes. But this is actually beautiful. This turned into a wonderful emulsion. And so we're now just going to pour this dressing over the top. And we're also going to add in some fresh ground black pepper, which goes a long way on this beautiful salad. And what we're going to do now is just mix this all together one more time, and then we're going to plate it. Actually, let's use a spatula here real quick just to mix this all together. And this smells amazing. If you have fresh tomatoes from the garden, fresh cucumbers, this is just one of those salads I think that you are going to enjoy making all of that with. And so now we're going to just spoon this onto our wonderful platter here. It smells so good. Smells like Greece. I love it. Okay. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little bit of garnish. You can add in some beautiful Greek pepperoncinis. We're just going to garnish with this. If you don't like spice, these aren't really spicy. They just add a really nice flavor. But if you don't like peppers, you don't have to do this. I love extra peppers, so I'm going to put a lot on there. Okay. And then what we're going to do now is just add in a couple of Kalamata olives just on the top. Doesn't have to be a whole bunch, especially if you don't like olives. If you don't like olives, you can omit this, but part of it being a real Greek salad is you definitely have to have the Kalamata olives. Okay. And then now what we're going to do is just top it with a little bit of feta cheese just on the top. And then you can also put some feta in a bowl just to serve on the side if people want extra feta. And this is Horiatiki, an authentic Greek salad that you can make for your summer party or just for a wonderful summer night dinner. I think you guys are going to enjoy it.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.